This conference will now be recorded.
Uh, Internal table is a part of program runtime memory. When you come out from the application program, you cannot see the internal table data. It's a temporary buffer, reusable for multiple users request and response. One program, 25 users request. At server side for each user process, a block will be allocated. Internal table is a part of server side memory. It's not client. Server side only it allocates per client. Stunning. So declaration of internal table memory data session. You can do through data session. But creating internal table memory three times. One we can do with new structure stunning and declaring fields referring data type. Another tags. This is a reusable process. Many internal tables referring as structure. Tags. It includes structure. This is nothing but suppose I want to declare internal table structure. Any one table having 200 fields. If you write 200 lines structure, it waste of code. So runtime substitutes the database table fields as internal table structure. What to avoid code duplicate, to avoid code wastage, to avoid code for all fields declarations. That is some. If you say include structure k in a one, it automatically takes some substitutes. Then I need to write 200 lines fields. Okay, that's the main thing where we can use for declaration of this. Yeah, please note these points in your book, please. Suppose I want to declare with the new structure declaration, how I'll take care. Here I'll mention data column and I'll specify begin of internal table name. Here I'll use a keyword occurs n followed by comma, and here we'll mention the field name, type, data type. Again I'll mention field name, type, data type. Like this we'll repeat the structure followed by comma and ends with the end of internal table. Here this occurs performs memory for multiple records. String to process and n distills data size, number of records. Example, if I mention occurs 0, it allows maximum of 8 KB of data, around 2000 records of standard record length. Okay, stunning. Suppose if you say 1, then it is 16 KB, like that. So this occurs varies. Okay, 100 and 500, and also 1000 also we can do. So it performs as with header line, that is having default work area. Now nobody using this. Why means suppose one program 100 users requested, 100 default work area allocates in the memory. That will be stuck in server side buffer until you server off the buffer will not clean. You have to clean the garbage. A lot of wastage. But now presently in the market everybody uses without header line. Okay? Yeah, please note these points in your book. Hello. Kanti Chapun. లెటర్ హెడ్ మీద ఇస్తారు అంతే. ఉంది ఉంది, అక్కడ బిగులో ఉంటాయి డాక్యుమెంట్స్, మీకు తెలుసు అంతే. మ్మ్. మీరు అడిగి తీసుకుంటే ఫ్రెష్గా ఇస్తారు, తీసుకుని అడిగితే ఇస్తారు. సరే, 3 గంటలకల్లా ఇంటికి వెళ్ళిపో, కార్పెంటర్ వస్తాడు, డోర్ చేస్తున్నాడు. ఓకే. సరే. Okay, fine. So let's see how it was happens in the memory when you declare how to assign the data into internal table. Okay, to read internal table or the field data by using symbol hyphen. We will use the hyphen symbol. Okay. So how will mention? We will specify internal table name. Hyphen field name. We can mention equal to. We will assign some value. Stunning. What the point here? Or you want to read the data? We will specify right colon. Okay, we will mention I tab hyphen field name. Like this also we can. Stunning. Got the point here? Comfortable. Suppose if I declare a internal table like this, data colon begin of I tab. Here I am mentioning, okay, a student 4, okay, in bracket 4, type C. And if I mention the name in bracket 35, and we'll mention type C. Again, course in bracket 10, type C. Okay. Then we'll mention comma, end of it. If I declared memory, not like this, if I mention occurs one I mention. So when you run the program, in these situations, what happens? In this situation, what happens? We'll see. So if we declare begin of item, it allocates memory only a single record here like this. So this is the student code, and this is the student name, and this is the course. Like this, we can use this. Suppose if I use occurs class, then it populates memory to store multiple records here. Like this, we can allocate memory here. Stunning. So when you want to read, these are all records. Okay. Then we have to mention to read all records in this situation. So we have to fetch record by record. Okay. Record by record into work area. I will mention loop at specify internal table name into will specify a work area, and we'll mention end loop. This end loop terminates when it reaches last record. In between loop and loop process, it shows the current record fetched into work area. Understanding? Like this we can able to. So here you want to read directly the record, so we can directly mention by using. Okay, for example, I can mention like this. I tab hyphen the name equal to within quotes. I'll mention hammer. Like this we can assign the data. Got the point here? Fine. Yeah, please note these points in your book. లెటర్ ఉంటుంది స్టాంప్ ఉంటుంది అంతే. చేయించుకోవాలి అక్కడ లోపల ఎంఆర్ ఆఫీస్కి వెళ్ళి ఎవరిని పట్టుకొని డబ్బులు ఇస్తే చేస్తారు లెటర్ అనేది. ఓకే, మమ్మీతో మాట్లాడు ఒకసారి, మమ్మీతో మాట్లాడాలి అకౌంట్స్ పట్టుకొని చెప్తుంది. ఓకే, లేదంటే ఇద్దరు కాలేజ్కి వెళ్ళండి, కాలేజీలో ఉంటుంది కదా. ఓవర్. Copied. Yes. Is copied, Siddharth?
Yes, sir.
So let us try an Azure program how internal table memory allocates. We will see with debugging. So executable. Okay. Declare student internal table with fields: student code, name, course, differing data types. So student information into internal table and display student information into internal table. Okay, starting. Please note this. So I'll declare a student internal table memory, then I'll store, then I'm going to display here. Okay, good. So let me go to package. Which is ZK underscore 5040. Okay, other student. Ours is ZB, correct? ZB12. Feb, I think so. 2024. Okay. Yes. So directly from here, I'll create a executable program very easily. I can select the package name, right click create, and I'll select program. First, you have to execute transaction code SCAT. In drop down list, select package, provide package name, press enter, then select package name, right click create program. Okay. So I'll mention ZB12. Okay. Feb underscore. Okay. I'll mention internal table. So this is I'm showing internal table single record. Table with single record. Okay. So provide the package name, click on save, and select your request workbench number. From here, I have to select my 626 is my request workbench number. After that, press enter. Automatically, right side it displays the code editor. You can remove the star comments. Here, I want to declare student internal table. I'll write comments. So here I'll mention data colon, begin of itab, comma, and I'll mention student code in bracket 4 type C, comma, the name in bracket 25 type C, the next course in bracket 15 type C. Okay, end of itab. Good. So you want full screen, you can see like this. Okay, again you click, it will come back. Okay, like this. So now I want to store information. So how do you mention? I can mention itab hyphen student code equal to, within quotes I'll say S1 to 3. By character always you should keep in single quotes. Lesson character data. Again itab hyphen, okay. So the name is equal to, within quotes I'll mention, okay, Ramesh. Again itab hyphen course is equal to, I'll mention, okay, BTech. Like this I will store the data, okay, and I want to display, so write colon slash file. I will mention student code, the text and displays. Beside that, at 25th position, same line, I'll show itab hyphen student code, whatever value stored it is going to display. Okay, full stop. I will mention comma, next line I'll continuation, I can write like this, slash file, and student name, comma 25th, okay, itab hyphen name, 3, comma, slash file, okay, course name, comma 25, itab hyphen course, circle of 5. Like this we can use to apply this concept. Okay, so let me compile, and when you run the program you see that runtime how it allocates memory for you to display, but you cannot see in the background what is, where is the memory. I want to see the memory in the background. Here we will call as a above debugging. Whenever you write the logic code, any program, you put a breakpoint. It stops to show output. It turns to debugging tracing window. How to set the breakpoint? You place the cursor in the first line. You can see there is one icon button on toolbar. Set session breakpoint. If you click on this set session breakpoint, understand? You got the point here. So it shows clearly breakpoint marked. And once you press F8, immediately it stops to show output. It turns to debugging screen. It turns to debugging screen. Okay, understand? Got the point here. Good. Here you can see different tab button screens. If you select tab button desktop 3, left side it shows the code, right side different variables information. If you click on global tab, it will show you whatever you declared memory in tab. If you double click on this, it opens in structure tab. You can see if for you memory allocated value. And here, see, it is going to organize in a hexadecimal form. Now you want to perform debugging line by line to trace. When you press F5, see that first itab -s code. You can see very clearly in the structure itab is 1 to 3, and automatically hexadecimal value also changed. Again F5 to line by line tracing. Next name. Again codes. So this F5 button is used to debug line by line process. When you press F8, it stops debugging to show final output. So like that we can do by using the concept, applying this concept. Okay, good. So far so good. Clear? Yeah, yeah. Please copy this code, please, everyone.
Sir, sir,
Yeah.
uh, iTab name can be anything or it should be iTab only, sir.
In C language,
Internet
pointer
table.
PTR like that responsible. You can write anything name. You can say
Okay,
beginning
sir.
of my memory. Okay.
Okay,
Beginning
sir.
of my
Beginning
area.
of.
So itab means I means responsible. I means internal table. Okay.
Okay,
I
sir.
means internal. Tab means table. In C language, how do you mention pointer PTR?
Okay, sir.
You got it.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So hidden aspects. But somewhat decoding naming standards always understand. If you see in the code, itab means you will understand it is an internal table. It's a follows a naming standards. Correct? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Copied. Right. Step to do the above debugging. Steps to do above debugging to trace the logic. Steps to do above debugging to trace the logic. Right. Save check activate program. Save check activate program. Activate. Save check activate the program. Place the cursor at first line of the program code. Place the cursor at first line of program code. First line of program code. Okay. On toolbar, click on set session breakpoint. On toolbar, click on set session breakpoint icon button. On toolbar, click on set session breakpoint icon button. In bracket, red color. Press F8. Press F8. Execute program. Press F8 to execute the program. It automatically goes to above debugging screen. It automatically goes to above debugging screen. It automatically goes to above debugging screen. Select a tab button desktop 3. Select a tab button desktop 3. Select tab button desktop 3. It displays left side program code window. It displays left side program code window. Right side variables tab button screens. Right side variables tab button screens. Select tab button globals. Select tab button globals. Right side it displays variables tab button screen. Right side it displays variables tab button screen. Select globals tab button. Select globals tab button. It displays internal table iTab. Select globals tab button. Select globals tab button. It displays internal table iTab. Double click on iTab. Double click on iTab. Right. It displays internal table memory. It displays internal table memory. It displays internal table memory into structure tab button. Into structure tab button. Right. Each field data it displays in hexadecimal value. Each field data each field data it displays into hexadecimal value. Displays hexadecimal value. Okay. Again select tab button desktop 3. Again select tab button desktop 3. Right. To trace the logic program lines, to trace the program code, right. To trace the program code line by line, to trace program code line by line, to trace program code line by line, press F5. To trace the programming code line by line, press F5 function key. Repeat the process F5 button. Repeat the process F5 button after internal table assign data. After internal table assign data. That means you have to move like this. I tab icon student code name course. Once in his internal table assigned. So now select tab button, double click on iTab. Right side double click on iTab. Double click right side, double click on iTab. Right. Double click right side, double click on iTab. It displays it displays internal table memory. It displays internal table memory. Okay, the fields assigned value. The fields assigned value. The fields assigned value with change of hexadecimal value. With fields assigned value. With fields assigned value with change of hexadecimal value. With change of hexadecimal value. Press F8 to stop debugging. Press F8 to stop debugging to see final output. Press F8 to stop debugging to see final output. మనం ఇస్తాం అంటే అసైన్ చేసి కూడా పారామీటర్ నుంచి ఎంటర్ చేసి కూడా చేసుకోవచ్చు బట్ వై వీఆర్ లర్నింగ్ ఇంటర్నల్ టేబుల్ ఇన్ రియల్ టైమ్ ఫ్రమ్ టేబుల్ రికార్డ్స్ విల్ కమ్ ఇన్ ఇంటర్నల్ టేబుల్ హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ వర్కింగ్ వీ షుడ్ నో ఎస్ ఆర్ నో but the point here, so why we are learning internal table in a report how to pick up tables data put into internal table you should know the mechanism of internal table otherwise I cannot suppose three tables I got three internal tables I have to merge so you should know all these things that is very much important to go for this okay fine comfortable so to cancel debugging you place the cursor same line set session automated cancels and now you run this it will not go debugging directly it shows the output yeah good comfortable yeah so try this huh? Normally you can do debug every program you can trace today onwards understand got the point here good so try some exercise right executable declare employee internal table having fields so employee number pf number employee name and job so employee data into internal table and display employee data into internal table while display validate employee job and show basic salary.
మల్టిపుల్ రికార్డ్స్ తో చేసాను మల్టిపుల్ రికార్డ్స్
మల్టిపుల్ చేయలేవు అప్పుడే ఎలా చేస్తాం మల్టిపుల్ రికార్డ్స్
జాబ్
మల్టిపుల్ రికార్డ్స్ స్టోర్ చేయాలంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి స్టోర్ ఎంప్లాయీ డేటా ఇంటూ ఇంటర్నల్ టేబుల్ అందాం now begin of item end of item you cannot store multiple suppose if you store next one old one will be overwrite understanding because it allocates only single record okay understand got the point here so we have to come to standard internal table then only we can store multiple records okay so with internal table there are so many commands are there so standard commands you have to apply all these commands the first one is called append insert okay modify okay read delete okay understand got the point here sort
అప్డేట్ అసలు
yeah I'll come so clear refresh free these are all different types of commands the next collect these are all internal table while working we will use these commands What is exactly append? Append means adds a new work area record into standard internal table. Okay. So using standard internal table, I can store multiple records. Insert. So it adds new work area record into sorted or hashed internal table. Here we will use this. Modify changes the existed record fields data. Read reads the internal table records. Find the selected record into internal table with key field condition with binary structure format. A binary structure means 0, 1, 1 like this. So what happens? Searching data is very fast. These are different commands. In interview, they'll ask you what is what. The next, delete. So delete the record into internal table, identified row ID. Because internally it is going to generate one row ID. The next, collect. Eliminates duplicate records and stores record with cumulative process of selected number data type field. Number data type field data. Suppose I have 10 sales orders. All things are put into internal table, but not 10, only one, but cumulative process acting. Total net value, total amount like that. Okay, the next, clear. Sometimes we can clear memory. So clear the internal table record field state. For scales variable data also we can do. The next, what is refresh? It clears all records into internal table to perform further process storage of records. It is used in batch data communication. First batch is over, second batch like that. The next, free. What is this free command? It clears all records and also internal table memory. And creates new memory. New memory. That is very much important. Understand by using field conditions. Next, coming to the next. Sort. Arranges the internal table records in ascending order of specified field name. Of specified key field name. So these are all very much important. We will use for internal table commands. We'll work out while working with internal table. Okay. Yeah. Please note all these commands. Very, very important for above.
30 పంపిస్తాను 30 ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్ అయిపోయింది వస్తుందా పంపిస్తాను కంప్లీట్ చేసి జాబ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు till now the problem is after completing our courses when we got start చూద్దాం no recently completed my degree you know I become ఇంకో మంత్ మానేస్తాను MBA నేను రెగ్యులర్గానే చేశాను రెగ్యులర్ కట్టేసి ఎగ్జామ్స్ రాసుకుంటాను అదే రెగ్యులర్ కట్టేసి ఎగ్జామ్స్ రాసుకుంటాను దాన్ని అదే నేను అదే చేస్తున్నాను ఆల్రెడీ స్టార్ట్ అయింది నాకు నెక్స్ట్ మంత్లో సెకండ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ వాళ్ళే చెప్తారు ఏంటి ప్రిపరేషన్ నాకు కాలేజ్ చెప్పుకోవాలి నాకు కష్టం ఇది అది అంటే మా మైండ్ అంతా షార్ట్ కాదు ఇలా వాళ్ళ మనం చేస్తుంది గ్రూప్లో కదా చెప్పలేం చూపిస్తూ అప్పుడు అంటారు అదే స్టార్టింగ్ ఎవరైనా చెప్తారు కదా కాకపోతే సెకండ్ సెల్ఫ్ సెంటర్ అదొక బెనిఫిట్ ఉన్నది ఎంఏఎం కాలేజ్ ఎంఏఎం కృష్ణవేణి విన్నది మంచి కాలేజ్ పేరుకి చెప్పలేదు సినిమా రాసి వస్తే కూడా క్లాస్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఫేస్ చేయడానికి 6 months జరుగుతున్నాను 6 months కంప్లీట్ చేసుకోవాలి 6 months అంటే వస్తాయి వీళ్ళు పంపించేది బెస్ట్ పెడుతున్నారు వదిలేస్తున్నారు ఏమి పట్టించుకోవాలి వీళ్ళు దాన్ని నమ్మకం పెట్టుకోకూడదు అసలు మన సొంత చదువు వీళ్ళు చెప్పేది వెళ్ళాలా మన సొంత పెట్టుకుని మనం చేయాలి దాన్ని నమ్మకం పెట్టుకొని వీళ్ళు పంపిస్తారు ఉన్నాం మనకని బట్ జాబ్ చేస్తూ ఇట్లా నేర్చుకోవాలని డేటా సైన్స్ కానీ ఎక్కువగా మీకు అకౌంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా నేను నేర్చుకుంటే కాదు
ఇది అది రెండు కవర్ అని చెప్పేసి
నేను నేర్చుకోవచ్చు ఫికో నేను నేర్చుకోవాలని నాకు అకౌంట్స్
మీకు ఒకటి ఉంటే తీసుకోండి మళ్ళీ అబౌ కూడా ఉండాలి బేసిక్స్ అని తెలుసుకోవాలి
బేసిక్స్ బేసిక్స్ అప్పుడు బేసిక్ తీసుకుని సరిపోయింది కదా మళ్ళీ మనం ఎక్కువ తీసుకోవచ్చు
స్టార్టెడ్
120 working days. Working days without holidays.
to go till May.
3 weeks. Because we bought so many holidays. In May, there are so many openings with the SAP and చాలా ఉంటే స్టార్టింగ్ అంత గట్టి అలా రాలేదు
No, actually, after my college, I got offer letter from so I got a job from IBM as a program. But he kept on delaying onboarding, but and then he didn't still not onboarded. So in the meantime, I joined this course.
suddenly got the onboarding on the goal
But I continued the course.
online.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Who suggested this course?
I already had done this earlier, but for family reason I didn't get it. So I came here.
You definitely L1 course.
No, I have also had done earlier, but I left it in the middle. I can't get the data engineering. I left it.
This course is very good. Is there any possibilities to get jobs easily?
I have to travel experience.
Copy, everyone?
Yes, sir.
That's good. So tomorrow we'll work out with the standard turntable. We have a class tomorrow offline.
Same time.
Yes, same time, 12 o'clock. Okay. Okay, then bye. See you.